Hello neighbors, back in the saddle here, springtime, and just real quick, so the two things that we want to accomplish with this video is we want to fix your chop up if you have a tinny sounding chop, and then we want to learn some simple songs. So it's important to be able to do both of these things, to examine analytically what's going on with your chop, and tonally observe what you want to strengthen and diminish in the way it actually sounds. So it might be too trebly or too bassy, probably not too bassy, but you never know. So we're gonna look at that, and then we're gonna learn 10 simple songs, okay? Internal repertoire. But before we do, I want to tell you about some news, because this Friday, to honor the equinox, we're going to be releasing Noya Mountain Music's very first beginner's mandolin by ear course. All right, it's gonna be 12 weeks long, and it starts from the very ground up, like you just got your mandolin and you don't even know what these are called, or this is called, or that's called, or any of the things. It teaches you all the parts, teaches you all the major scales, and like how to play simple songs, the shuffle, the counting, how to tune your ear in. Of course, it's all taught by ear, no written materials or tablature. And it's been in gestation for about a year and a half. We've worked very hard on it, my wife and I, and I've learned a lot through teaching beginning mandolin. I think it's going to be the best course out there for learning mandolin by ear for sure. And it is going to be on sale. The intro price is going to be just $100 or $99 actually. So save $50, use the code MANDO. You can get it at noyamountainmusic.com. It's going to officially release this coming Friday. Okay, so that's very exciting. So if you just got your mandolin, or you've been struggling to learn how to play it, of course it teaches the chords, you know, chopping, playing in time, switching between the melody and the chording, all that kind of stuff. Some basic theory. I'm going to do a more elaborate or detail-oriented promo video for that course here coming up soon. We just wanted to tell you that it is on sale for pre-order right now, noyamountainmusic.com. Okie dokie, that's really gonna be good for people who are wanting to learn how to play, that have been struggling, or maybe you know somebody that just got a mandolin or has had a mandolin, they haven't been able to play very well or whatever. So anyway, you can check that out. It's Beginner's Mandolin by Ear course coming this Friday. Okay, also I want to let you know that you can do a one-on-one with me if you want to. You can study whatever you want to. It can be Monroe's version of Old Dangerfield, or it can be coming around the mountain, or I want to learn how to sing, or I want to learn how to write songs, or I want to play the guitar, play the banjo, play the mandolin. I'm easy to get a hold of. Christopher at noyamountainmusic.com. You can also use the book online, the portal there that has the calendar. You can have a good day and time, all that kind of stuff. Got block discounts if you want to get like a bunch of lessons at one time. All right, so that brings us to fixing your chop up. Okay, maybe your chop sounds like this. Which could be okay. That's kind of like a little bit like a Stanley Brothers chop. But maybe you want your chop to sound more like this. Okay, this is an easy, quick fix. Had a buddy come down for the weekend masterclass intensive, which is something I do with folks from time to time. They'll come to Charlotte, stay for a couple days, and take 4 hours of lessons each day, like on a Friday or Saturday and Sunday. We can plow the fields there. This is one of the things that my buddy took home with him that he felt like was one of the most important things for him. So the idea is that you might be accenting your treble in your chop too much, all right? So when you get too much of the A string and the E string in there, it can sound a little tinny. And you might want it to be a little bit more throaty. So what happens there, okay? So one of the things that I do sometimes is not really even press down the middle finger note of the chop. So you're just getting the lower strings. And if you're kind of aiming for the whop of the G and the D string, maybe a little corner piece of that A in there instead of like, it's gonna be like, because you're getting this note, this note, this note, chop, chop, chop. Same thing with your C chord. If you're just emphasizing your ring finger note and your first finger note instead of really hearing that C on the A string, the 3rd fret, your middle finger, so much, it can be a little bit deeper, throatier. So the idea is that you're de-emphasizing the treble and you're aiming for the bass strings. don't even always have to put your middle finger down. Curly secular with the flattened Scruggs, sometimes he would make his G chop chord like this. Ring finger on the 7th fret of the G, middle finger on the 5th fret of the D, first finger on the 2nd fret of the A, and not even play or fret or anything the E string. So it's that sound, throatier, opposed to, you hear the difference? Of course you probably do. All right, so now that we got the chop fixed up, and that carries for, B, getting these guys more than. All right, so let's get to learning our simple song. But before we do, please like and subscribe. And go ahead and hit that little bell there for the notifications, and you'll get all the good stuff from Noya Mountain Music. Thank you. And please consider becoming a patron on patreon.com/Noya Mountain Music. With the internal repertoire, and here's a nice little list you can put on there, you're gonna want to be getting to know these all pretty much in G and A, and on the list there, I put G sharp, but I've been kind of more gravitating towards B flat as a better place to learn how to pick your simple songs out. So what you might need is a reference about how these songs go. Like, how does Polly Wolly Doodle actually go in the key of G? Well, I'm gonna show you here, okay? Well, I went down south for to see my sow, singing Polly Wolly Doodle all the day. My sow, she is a spunky gal, Polly Wolly Doodle all the day. Fare thee well, fare thee well, fare thee well, my fairy fay. I'm going to Louisiana for to see Miss Louisiana, singing Polly Wolly Doodle all the day. Maybe you know that song. It's an old Southern song, but if you don't, now you kind of do a little bit. So you kind of sing along and hum it until you can get that in your head, and then you go like this. Fare thee well, fare thee well, fare thee well, my fairy fay. For I'm going to Louisiana for to see Miss Louisiana, singing Polly Wolly Doodle all the day. Okay? So then you kind of study that and you slow that down until you can go. Okay? Many different ways you can phrase it. But you learn it good in G, and you take it to A, and then you take it to B flat. We're not going to do that. You can do that on your own, but here's how it goes. It's just 2 frets up in A. Same thing in B flat. Just 1 more fret up from A. It's B flat. It's a little bit harder up there, but you got to get to know the personality of G, the personality of A, and then also like learn it in different registers. And learn how you can negotiate all that kind of stuff. Take it over the net. That's really what this beginner's mandolin by ear course is doing. It's not using these songs I'm going to teach you here today. I'm not really teaching, I'm just showing them to you, and you can hack them out on your own using your ear. That's the internal repertoire practice. Pillar 2 of the 3 pillars of practice, grunt work. Pillar 2 is for internal repertoire. Pillar 3 is external repertoire. You all know the song and dance. Let's get to the next one. Pop goes the weasel, okay? How's it even go? Pop goes the weasel. It's like, you gotta think about it. It's like, oh man, the monkey, something about a monkey. Okay, that's how it goes. It's simple, but it's hard at the same time. So on the bottom, you gotta like do different things. So you can't do the D like you do on the top octave. These are the things you gotta figure out, but you gotta hack this stuff out. I just wanna show you what it sounds like. The monkey chase, I don't know the words. About a mulberry bush in the all around the mulberry bush, the monkey chased the weasel. Something happened, and then take it to A and B flat. You know the deal, okay? Next one is called Silent Night. This is a nice old song. You might know it from the Christmas season. Okay, it's in 3/4 time. Silent night, holy night, all is calm. high octave. You can play it off the open D. That's the really big old chickadee. Really big old chickadee. I saw a 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 really big old chickadee. So on and so forth. Next one's Old MacDonald Had a Farm. How's it even go? Oh, Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a cat, E-I-E-I-O. With a meow meow here and a meow meow there, here a meow, there a meow, everywhere a meow meow. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. All right, Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had a dog, E-I-E-I-O. With a woof woof here and a woof woof there, here a woof, there a woof, everywhere a woof woof. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Then you take it to A and do the same thing, transposing, very important. How's it even go? Old MacDonald had a farm. Everything is shifting up 2 frets, or 2, half steps. So like your 5th fret of the D could be the 7th fret of the A, but that equals the open A. That's where you start. Take it to B flat. Okay, next on our list is London Bridge is Falling Down. How's it even go? London Bridge is falling down. Hop goes the weasel. They kind of all run together, don't they? But they don't have to. They just gotta be like, okay, ponta. Here we go. London Bridge is falling down. London Bridge is falling down. It sounds like Old MacDonald Had a Farm, doesn't it? London. This is what happens. It's a good way to like practice trying to stay focused. Sometimes you gotta take a little drink of coffee, just chill out a second. London Bridge is falling down. I can't remember it right now. It sounds too much like Poppy Was the Weasel. London Bridge is falling down. London Bridge. Let's see if we can figure this out. Maybe the birds will tell us. London Bridge. London Bridge is falling down. There we go. Sometimes you just gotta think about it. Sometimes it'll come to you as soon as you stop to think about it. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. You take it to your low octave. So I'm kind of playing them in a cool way. At least I think so. They don't have to be like. That's where you can start though. Take it to A. The idea is you're practicing your double stops, you're practicing your chord and picking out the chords. London is falling down and down and down. Picking that stuff out. Transposing, double stops, Monroe style textures, devices, gambits, what do we call them? Little skipper doodles, mealy mally. That's a new one. What am I trying to say? Diddle doddles. Come on now, brain. It's the one that I'm talking about. Dead dibble dabbles. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, moving on. Back to the key of G. Amazing Grace, an old spiritual number. The title, Amazing Grace. It's back to the really big old tickety because it's in 3/4 time. Amazing Grace, you don't have to play it this fast. We're just listening to the chords right now. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. You start with your single melody. Like me, I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I'm see. I can see. Because if you can't play Amazing Grace, I mean, you've known that since you were knee-high to a grasshopper. Which is not a bad place to be at all. You know what I mean? You gotta play your songs that you know. Pretty important to be able to play the songs that you know. And the songs that you want to learn how to play. Then you get your really big old chickadee back to your right hand. Really big old chickadee, I saw a really big old chickadee, I saw a really big old chickadee, I saw a really big old chickadee. Then you get to your melody. Amazing grace, how really big old chickadee, I saw a really big old chickadee, I saw a really big old chickadee, I saw a really big chickadee, I saw a really big chickadee, I saw a double star. And once you get the hang of it, it becomes easier. And then you sometimes can remember how to play and sing all at the same time. It's Amazing Grace. You take it up to A. That's a real churchy right there now. And then take it to B flat. All right. Oh, Susanna. Oh, Susanna, won't you cry for me? For I come to Alabama with a banjo on my knee. Real simple. You used to open E. You slow this video down. Variable speed playback on YouTube. Most of these are gonna be downstrokes, All right, take it to A. Take it to B flat. So on and so forth. Row, row, row your boat. All right. This is a pretty easy one. Ooh, not so easy with the Merrilies. Like as a triplets. Triplet, 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 triplet. Life is just a dream. Row, row. It's because it's kind of in like 6/8 time. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Merrily, 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 merrily. Life is just a dream. That's hard to do that. You can just go. And then this part here. Triplet, 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 triplet. That's why it's good to practice your scale with your triplets. Switching your pick direction for every new note. Down, up, down, up, down, up. So when it comes to row, row, row your boat, you're ready to go. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Life is just a dream. Hey, take it to A, B flat. You know what to do. This land is your land. Starts on the 4 chord. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Islands. From the redwood forest to the Gulf Spring waters. This land was made for you and me. That was kind of like, advanced, simple. But still getting the shuffle there. The simplest. All right, now we got Jeopardy. All right, you heard Jeopardy. and then you can take it to C. Then change keys. Is that it? You can do it that way too. Flavor to taste. Boom, boom. You play a little Munner style, you know? It's even more Munner style sometimes when your mandolin ain't quite in tune. All right, we had a good time today. There's our list right there. All the good numbers there. Polywally doodle. I can't read it backwards. It's all good. So, hope you've enjoyed this lesson here, neighbors. Fix the chop up, you know, a little bit more bass. It's all about the bass a lot of times. We got the simple songs here. Picking it out. Just a little inspiration in case you didn't know how those songs go. That's how they go. And you can go, go, go. Row, row, row. Yo, bo, bo, bo. And if you would like to like this video and leave a little comment about what you really liked or what you really want to like in a future video, please do that. Let us know what you like. Check out the Beginners by Ear mandolin course coming out this Friday. You can pre-order, save $50, maybe even $51. And if you'd like to support this channel, please think about going to patreon.com/Noya Mountain Music and checking out the various levels of rewards there. And you can help keeping us bring these videos to you. And thank you so much to all the neighbors who are supporting us on Patreon, making this work happen. And hope you have a beautiful day, and we'll catch you before too long. Oh yeah, Razzle Dazzle, 2-point tree. Got a new video with Chad Andrew Harris of the Charlotte Bluegrass All-Stars. We can talk about him another time, but you might want to give that a look. It's interesting little crossover mashup there with the bluegrass music and the hip-hop, and Chad's flavor of, you know, it's bluegrass. It's like, you know, progressive modern bluegrass. It's really good. He's excellent. He's got a cool jacket. You can check him out, and we'll see you before too long. All right, adios, neighbors. Lots of love from sunny Charlotte. It's springtime, almost. I mean, it's pretty much springtime. Okay.